I came to say something. What I said, let me say, I got this new website. It's called Straight Talk. Anyway, so the stuff that we normally put on here, I put on there. I talked about why I like Putin. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Putin have a right to protect his own backyard, because the United States and NATO was trying to box him in. I guess they got some people got their last dying wish or shit or whatever it comes to Putin. But like I said, they're not going to defeat him. But if you want to hear what I had to say about him, you go over to my, Straight Talk with Simone. But I came to say something because I was trolling. I ain't going to say strolling on the internet instead of doing my work. And I saw about, I never spoke about Iran. Then I forgot a lot of this shit started with Iran and Israel first. And you know what? I am for Iran. I'm going to tell you. I did research. I like their lifestyle. And the thing is, it's just like with everything else with the United States and Israel. They jealous of certain cultures. Those people have peace over there. They like, if you go to my, like I talked about communism, like United States, they always talked about China and Russia and them being communist countries, but they're better than the United States now. The United States is trash because they didn't mind their own backyard. But anyway, I can't talk about Iran. I did my research. I love their culture. I would go there and live. They let me live. But the thing is, I would be afraid to because everybody's out to attack them. And I don't want to live anywhere where I put my life in danger where I end up getting killed. But I would love to go there and live. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm looking for somewhere to live outside the United States. And it's still in the process. I love their culture, their Parisian. And the thing is, the United States started that fight with Iran like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I support Iran 100%. And that being said, but I'm a person of peace and love. But I am because the thing is, the United States, they'll destroy anybody who try to be their own person again. They constantly doing spiritual things against black folks. That's why a lot of black people are leaving, and white people are leaving for different reasons, but everybody's leaving for different reasons. But, back to Iran, I support them 100%. And like I said, if I could go there and live, I would, because I love their culture and their lifestyle. So, that being said, what is it? They considered the Sunni. Is it Sunni? Am I pronouncing right? And you know what I'm saying? I look at this in terms of this. If you mind your own business and stay in your lane and support your own religion and culture, the United States started this war against Iran way back when the Iran-Contra war and shit, the drugs with cartel and Mexico. That's why all these Mexicans in there because of that. You know what I'm saying? But so they've been. I think the United States has a history of lying about people. I call them out stringing hands. Those white people and stuff. They lied about black people. They lied about Native Americans being here. They just lied. And then Israel been like, everybody's liars. They all liars. That's why I denounced their religion. And it won't working for me. That's no reason why I just chose to move to the other side and work on becoming a Muslim now. Because they haven't been beneficial for me of my 60 plus years in the world, or my ancestors, or my black people. That's why I think it's like they say, I had my Muslim friend that live in California. It's a spiritual thing. And it really is. And in order for black people to be free, they got to denounce that Jesus shit and that Christianity and gain control of what was really our religion that they stole from our ancestors. But I ain't going to talk about my people like that now. I can't talk about Iran because I'm not liking what you're trying to do. I support them 100%. Iran. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because y'all up to no good and evil. Because it's bad enough the spirit has turned a lot of our black people against each other. Then some of our black people dumb as hell too. That kumbaya, embracing that damn LGBT shit, embracing them Latinos most Latinos are racist towards black folks anyway. But see, black people so stupid with that damn Christianity and shit. But anyways, I don't want to talk about, I can't talk about Iran. They keep getting me off track. I support Iran. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, I'm not for war. And I'm not for violence, but at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I feel, y'all know me, look at me. I don't speak nothing but truth. I'm the real deal. So that I'm just saying. And that's the end of that conversation. That's what I came to say. I am for Iran and not for that foolishness that y'all trying to do. Then that being said, we all need to be protecting each other from the Antichrist. And did I tell y'all who the Antichrist was? See? I mean, just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to tell you, but actually you should figure it out. It's like two cultures. But, I live in the United States, and there's two cultures. So I'm just always saying, they just sick and stupid. They have no discernment and wisdom whatsoever. But they never come. It's just like the end is near. And it's like all the slash gods, like, we're going to show them the way they have mistreated the black people over these years, 400 years. But they're going to learn their lesson in one way or another. But anyway, they just sick. All of them miserable, unhappy people. And me, myself, I'm happy with my life. And you know what I'm saying? I really am. So, at the end of the day. But my enemies, I know they're not. Have a good day, people. And this happy Saturday.